Welcome back to the Homeland Defense Podcast, where again we are not doing any NFL news. Jesus, it is killing me. Nothing is happening right now. Well, there's stuff happening, but there's not enough stuff to where I want to make a full video on it. Sure, Julio Jones went to the Titans, but I'm not a Titans fan. I don't know a lot about the Titans, so I can't, talk about it that much. Again, I'm new as crap and I'm bad at this. But we are going to do something that I saw on another sports channel, which is basically a game where I take one quarterback and I compare it to 10 other quarterbacks, and I basically choose, do I want this quarterback that that I'm doing for this video, would I rather have this quarterback start for my team, or would I rather have, the other quarterback on this side? And it's going to be controversial, and people are going to hate me, and I like it. Yay! But, yes. I got this idea from the YouTube channel Wyatt's World. I will be linking them in the description below. I'm giving them all the credit for this. They were the first one to see it. They inspired me to do this idea. So, without further ado, you may be asking, what quarterback are you going to focus on this video? I'm going to show you. Today we are going to focus on the 49ers quarterback, hopefully maybe for another year, Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is honestly one of the more, not talked about quarterbacks in the NFL. And I think this man is so underrated. This man brought the 49ers straight to the Super Bowl, made them go 8-0, and everybody just says he sucks and he gets no credit for it. They're trying to replace him with Trey Lance, and I think this man deserves more credit, so we're going to play this or that with Jimmy Garoppolo today. So, let's just hop into this, because I know this video is going to be already super long. Alrighty. So, first quarterback we have on the board is Cam Newton. Of course, I had to go Cam Newton first. I'm a Patriots fan, and I just want to say really, really quickly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. On one side we got Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a really good quarterback. He can throw really well. Cam can't really throw as well, and he is starting to decline in the run game, but he can still run. Cam has potential. Jimmy has potential, but for this exact matchup, I would probably have to go Jimmy Garoppolo. Although, Cam's a good quarterback. I just think Jimmy Garoppolo's better right now. Cam, please prove me wrong, and just, do better next year, and then you might be better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Next quarterback we have is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is just, I don't know how to talk about Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins plays like he's a great playoff, just amazing quarterback one game, and then the next game he just sucks and he loses the game for his team. I think he's a good Vikings quarterback. I think the Vikings are going to have him for a couple more years. But honestly, I don't know. Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm not going to hide that he gets injured a lot. Jimmy Garoppolo does get injured a lot. And this man has been to the playoffs more. He's started more. He's older. Sure, he's older than Jimmy Garoppolo is. But he has consistently went to the playoffs. He has consistently, been playing at such a high level for a while, ever since he landed in Minnesota. I think he's just made the whole organization and team better. I don't think he ever really kicked off in Washington. He did okay in Washington, but I just think he really kicked off in Minnesota. So sorry, Jimmy. I'm going to have to give Kirk Cousins the first opposing team win of the day. So right now we're 1-1. Let's see if our next quarterback, who is Drew Lock. Jesus. Drew Lock, in my opinion, is absolutely just like, he is not even a quarterback. Drew Lock is basically that third string quarterback on your high school football team that like he was like the second string kicker. He always wanted to play quarterback, and you just threw him in because he's like your Make-A-Wish kid or something like that. Like, not trying to make fun of Make-A-Wish kids, not trying to make fun of anything like that. Drew Lock's a okay at best quarterback. Like, the best performance he's ever probably going to have in his career is him probably throwing for like 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, this man is not good. Jimmy Garoppolo will beat him in a freaking throw-off any day. So, again, that's easy. We're 2-1. Jimmy Garoppolo's doing okay. He's doing decent. Next quarterback we have is, okay, I get that people are going to say, hey, Drew Brees is retired. I know Drew Brees is retired. He's not coming back. But I just want to throw him in because I thought it would be fun to compare these two. I am not comparing Drew Brees right now since, he's not playing right now. I'm going to be comparing Jimmy Garoppolo right now to the Drew Brees of last season. Drew Brees of last season, he did get hurt some. Jimmy Garoppolo did get hurt some. Drew Brees, although they were both hurt, Drew Brees still elevated his team to the playoffs, and I don't think I can really give Jimmy Garoppolo a win here just because it's simply Drew Brees. I think he did do an amazing job last season, although, he did lose in the divisional round, but hey, it's the Saints. They always somehow lose in the divisional round. So yes, I will have to go and say that my boy Drew Brees is winning over Jimmy Garoppolo. And I still get that he's retired. I get that he's retired. I understand that he's retired because I know there's going to be people in the comments that are saying, why are you comparing him to Drew Brees? Drew Brees is retired. And I say, screw that, it's just for fun. I just wanted to throw Drew Brees in here because I won't be able to talk about Drew Brees like ever now. And I actually really like Drew Brees. Anyway, we got Baker Mayfield here at number 5. I don't know. Okay, so Jimmy Garoppolo is good. He elevated his team to the Super Bowl. But the thing is, the Niners were kind of bad for a while, but the Niners have a good team, and, Baker just came in like a couple seasons after the Browns went 0-16 and elevated them to the playoffs, almost beat Kansas City in the divisional round. I am very sorry, Jimmy Garoppolo. I love you and everything, but Baker Mayfield is winning every single day if he keeps playing like how he played last season. Like, the Browns are literally like Super Bowl contenders in my eyes. Alright, so in front of Baker Mayfield, we got Big Ben Roethlisberger. I am not the biggest fan of Big Ben Roethlisberger. I'm not going to look for career achievement. Like I said, it's going to be the Jimmy Garoppolo of right now versus the Ben Roethlisberger of right now. So, if we're talking that, I'm giving Jimmy Garoppolo the win all day, every single day. Because, okay, Ben Roethlisberger, he's past his prime. He maybe play one more season, then he's retiring. He is past his prime. He is not good anymore. I know that you're going to say, the Steelers haven't had a losing season with Big Ben in so long. Oh, my God. And I say, I do not care. Ben is past his prime. He is not going to win the Steelers another Super Bowl. He might not even make the playoffs next season. And he might not even play next season. He might get benched for Dwayne Haskins. That's how bad he is. Like, Dwayne Haskins, I think he could maybe make, like, Ryan Tannehill come back in his career with the Steelers. But, just Ben. I do not like Ben. I think he is horrible. I do not think that he would win. Like, if they were on the same team, I think Jimmy Garoppolo would win that starting gig any day of the week. Number 7, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. Okay. So, to be honest, this one is harder than it should be. Because everyone is just like, oh, I see Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray, he should immediately do it. He should immediately win. But, like, I gotta give this some thought. Because, Kyler Murray is a very good quarterback. And, Jimmy Garoppolo is also a good quarterback in my eyes. But, like, I'm still gonna give Kyler Murray the win. Because of, he's playing for the better team. He has a better defense. And he's not getting replaced right now. And he's young. He's mobile. He can throw. He's amazing. But I honestly don't think this one should just be an immediate, oh, I see Kyler Murray and he's the immediate win. This one was honestly close in my eyes. If Jimmy Garoppolo, if this was swapped and Jimmy Garoppolo was on the Cardinals right now and Kyler Murray was on the 49ers right now, I would honestly give Jimmy Garoppolo the win. But, I think Kyler Murray is a really good talent. I really like Kyler Murray. And since he has an amazing team around him right now, I think he deserves a win right here, right now against, Jimmy Garoppolo. Anyway, at our number 8 spot for the quarterback position against Jimmy Garoppolo, we've got Ryan Fitzmagic. All right. So, like everyone else talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick, this is just a can of worms right now. Just like Ryan Fitzpatrick, like, can play amazing. He gets over like 300 yards and 4 touchdowns a game, and then he can throw for like 6 interceptions in a game. And he's playing for Washington right now. Washington has a pretty good team. They made the playoffs last season, like barely. They played for the NFC East, so I don't think it was really hard for them to get in the playoffs. But this whole Ryan Fitzpatrick ordeal, I honestly think Jimmy Garoppolo would win the starting gig if they were on the same team. Fitzpatrick, I honestly think, is an okay, decent quarterback when he's good, but when he's bad, just like you cannot handle him when he's bad. Like, you do not want to see his bad side, not because he plays like, oh yeah, I'm so big and bad and tough and I'm going to beat your football team. It's more like, oh, I'm so big and bad and tough, I'm going to throw 9 interceptions. And speaking of 9, at our number 9 spot, we have Sam Darnold, the new Carolina Panthers quarterback that everyone thinks is going to have a resurgence in his career because he's really a good quarterback, that the New York Jets just, soiled away his career. To be honest, I could see it happening. Darnold, like any New York Jets quarterback, does not have a chance to succeed. Zach Wilson, your career is done, Zach Wilson. Unless Zach Wilson gets out of that contract fast and goes to another team that will actually use his talent, I think Zach Wilson's going to be a huge bust in New York just because they're the Jets and they just throw away quarterbacks. I think Sam Darnold, when he's at his prime in his career, is going to be, that quarterback that is always there. He can get a win against like 2 good teams in a season. Like he can put on a nice surprising game. He can really like push through, come back and win some games for the Panthers, sneak them into a bunch of wild card opportunities in the near future. I think he's going to be a good quarterback. But to be honest, I think Jimmy Garoppolo is the better quarterback as of right now. I have not seen Sam Darnold play good. Remember, I'm a Patriots fan. We had to play the Jets twice every season ever since Sam Darnold got drafted, and every single time I have not seen Sam Darnold play, up to that level that he's supposed to play at. Sam Darnold, to me, is not a good quarterback. Prove me wrong, Sam Darnold. Please prove me wrong. In Carolina, I honestly think Carolina deserves a good quarterback. They have a really good thing going on there, and I think they can, elevate that to some playoff-bound team. Like, they did good with Teddy Bridgewater. Why not do good with Sam Darnold? But, I honestly still think that Jimmy Garoppolo would still win the starting gig if they were on the same team. Our 10th and final quarterback is of the name Jalen Hurts. Woo! Okay, so this one is honestly hard for me. Jimmy Garoppolo. Sure. Jalen Hurts only was like a rookie last season, but for being a rookie, he played out of his mind, just absolutely out of his mind. I think, winning against Drew Brees' New Orleans Saints in the wait. Oh wait, no, he won against the Saints, but it was Taysom Hill, not Drew Brees. So Eagles fans can shut up about beating the Saints, since they literally beat them with Taysom Hill, who's not even going to be their starting quarterback this season. I love Taysom Hill. I like his game. I like Taysom Hill and everything he's done. I think he's a good player. He's one of my favorite players, actually. But, come on, bro. Stop saying you beat the Drew Brees Saints when Drew Brees wasn't even playing. The Saints were still a good team. I admit that you beat a good team with a good defense, but you did not beat the team with Drew Brees. If Drew Brees was in that game, I honestly think that Drew Brees would probably win that game 9 times out of 10. But it don't matter. But on to the final decision. Jalen Hurts against Jimmy Garoppolo. A normal, sane person would probably say, Jalen Hurts is probably going to be the better quarterback down the line. But I'm saying, you know what? Screw you. Haha, Jimmy Garoppolo get the epic victory royale. Because I hate the Eagles. This is biased. Yes, absolutely biased. I hate the Eagles. I don't hate Jalen Hurts. But, I like Jimmy Garoppolo more. I think he's the better talent. I think he's the better quarterback. And that's my final decision. That's my final decision. Anyway, I think this idea is really fun. I think I can do this with other quarterbacks. I can do running backs like this running back or that running back. I have a lot of ideas for this. If you guys really like it, hit that like button. Leave a comment if you actually like it. And, I don't know why I'm wearing. I had to embrace my inner Bill Belichick and wear a hoodie today. Just because I need to wear. I need to wear my Patriots hoodie. Anyway, I just keep getting sidetracked. I have the attention span of a goldfish on these videos, but. If you like the video, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, and I'll see you all next time on this or that. Goodbye.